Check out my new book in the description below, and please subscribe. Hey, real quick before we start this, whenever get the feeling when your kids build a giant snowman that it's watching you, waiting for you to fall asleep so it can steal your soul. This thing, it's actually shrinking. We got a lot of snow here in Massachusetts. I was 8'1", but it's definitely, here, I'll move back. Here's a height comparison. Was 8'1", but it's shrinking, melting a little bit. Just want to share that with you. Just got back, gonna mail out some stuff artwork-wise. Thank you guys for supporting me to the post office. But on to other things that might be kind of interesting / maybe gross. Hey, what's up? I'm back. I didn't go anywhere. You did. Want to talk about something today? By the way, yeah, for those of you in other parts of the country where you never see snow, we've been getting a fair deal of it lately, to the point where I'm just sick of it. I want to get to spring and start doing some gardening, maybe flea markets again, COVID depending, things like that. So I've had enough of the snow in the winter. I don't ski, I don't brewski only. Yuck, I don't snowboard, any of that. I want to talk about something in regards to trash picking. Curb culling, roadside picking, call it what you will. I think trash picking is the least glamorous of terms. But in a literal sense, one of the things I really never, ever do is touch trash bags themselves. I watch other videos where people will take the plastic bags, pick them apart. I never do that unless through the bag I see something of particular interest, you know, like a T206, like Honus Wagner baseball card for the card nerds out there, things like that. But recently at that house I've been scoring at big time, you might have seen that in other videos, I found 2 bags that look like they had some maybe interesting stuff in them. And this house has been hitting over and over. I've made quite a bit of money off the things they've thrown away. So I'm gonna check these bags. On video for the first time with you. This could be a total dud, we'll see. This is my under treehouse cooling station, so to speak. I'll put things here when I don't want to touch them for a while because of COVID. This has been sitting here for like 2 weeks. Oh, excuse me, 3 bags. So I grabbed these from that hot spot because I saw there's a bunch of Tupperware, things like that. This could be total crap. It could be gross even, but I'm gonna check it out and I'll set up the tripod so you can see what we get. I have my disinfectant or my hand sanitizer on hand too, which I feel is important. All right, first things first, gloves when you got them, pretty smart for this kind of thing. I don't, like I said, I don't pick from bags. What I did here, because I didn't want to be out in the street near my neighbors digging through plastic bags because people start saying things and whatnot. I don't care so much, but it's awkward. So I brought these back, like I said, let them cool off for a week and change because of COVID. I got a trash can here, nice and handy, so as I pick through them, then and there, the stuff that's absolute crap goes in the trash bin. So let's do this. And some of it, you know, I don't do scrap metal, but some of the stuff that's metal I can put out by the curb because some of the seagulls, as I call them, or the scrappers, might grab this stuff, so it won't go to waste. I'm kind of recycling what otherwise would go into a, wow, this is like craning my neck to fit in the shot here. What otherwise would go into the landfill. So this I set aside. Gross Raisin Bran box with actual cereal in it. Oh, thanks. Yeah, so some of this is straight trash. Some of it I could see, like here's some baskets, some is not. Here's some tablecloths, doily type stuff. Not my scene. I don't know. I'll look these up actually, because there's quite a few of them. And they look pretty old, like they're crocheted or hand, whatever. You know, leave a comment if you know more about this stuff than I. Like this here is kind of interesting. These right here, older woman, so I presume some of the stuff's very old. Might be a market for that. There's like 4 or 5 of them in there. I'll at least look that up before it goes into the trash. So, I mean, peanut butter. What's sad, because this is someone who passed away, this was like their last peanut butter they ever, unbeknownst to them, I don't want to get too into it because it's depressing, this was the last bit of peanut butter they ever had in their lives. That could be recycled. Some of this I'll pick up later, recycle it. Baskets, these always sell, so that's cool. I noticed those. I'll put them together in a lot. You know, just put a whole stack of them. I got some more too I found recently and sell them for surprisingly like 25, 30 bucks, a big pile of them sometimes, because people use these for centerpieces, for storage, for displays. So I'll save those. I should have brought my recycling bin, which I'll throw that stuff aside. Old Tupperware. This stuff gets all discolored. I don't think there's a market for it because it just looks so unappealing, but again, I will look it up, and maybe one or two pieces I might save for just throwing nuts, bolts, and screws into. A lot of like saved Chinese sauce to go things, ice cube trays. Because it's been rained on, they're actually full of frozen ice. I just knocked it out. I don't know, these old ones, maybe a flea market, a set of them's like a buck, kind of not worth my time. More Tupperware stuff. More containers. I got a friend who's very into reuse, Alex Eves from stayvocal.com, a shout. I'll see if he wants any of this stuff for sorting, whatever reason. This is actually a more recent good Tupperware. I could either get like a buck or change for that, or I might just use it because we actually need a couple of those, so that I might keep. Silverware sorter thing. So very quickly, I'm finding that most of this is just absolutely junk. SD TV tuner. I'll look it up for the heck of it. Not getting my hopes up on that one. And so a ton of these that weren't used, but I'll recycle those because I have no use for them. Napkins. Super gross old cutting board that's trash. No one wants that. Party box. Please be cash. Nope. Something like that. I don't know. Flomo. I graffiti these sometimes for little containers to put gifts in. This is kind of cool, the old Tupperware thing. I don't know what I'll do with that. The rest of it's all these little containers. More fading, aging Tupperware, which I'll look up. And toaster oven. I'll plug it in and see if it works. These stupid things, believe it or not, clean up the front glass, you'll get 20 bucks easy. For these, at least 15 bucks, sometimes 25. Black & Decker toaster, spray that thing down in 2 seconds, it might look a lot nicer. That might be a little money. Unused napkins. It's really crazy when you start looking at this stuff, the stuff we buy that we never use. You know, someday I'll get to that, and someday, well, you don't. And it doesn't even get passed on as you hope it might. What's this? Wipes, some little, cool little bottle. Like a medicine vial. I don't know if you can see that. I'm getting that battery warning here. Not sure if you can see that. Kind of cool. Like a bullet size thing. This right here is all trash. This, forget it. I'm gonna chuck it. No time. That's the thing. Sometimes, yeah, you want to save this item, but you have to realize, like, listen, if I save this and get like a buck for it at a flea market, unless I find things in mass, is that really worth my time to keep that till it's flea market season, to store it, to haul it, to attempt to sell it? It might not sell. Or am I better off spending my time on something else? You have to decide that. Time is money. Time is finite here on Earth. Let's check these real quick. Paper. Paper. I usually have my fire pit going in the background, and some of the stuff, as I go through it, I'll just throw it in there. Oh, this could get interesting. Greeting cards. Wouldn't it be awesome if there's like money in them? Baptism card. Little old school, old brushes for what? Shoe shining? These are kind of cool. Again, stuff I'll look up. If it's not worth anything, at least I learned something new about different makers, different products, different uses. I'm not seeing a name on them. It's kind of faded. They have been used for a while. I'll hold up to those. pill sorter. Arm sling, I don't know. Oh, for knitting, I know some friends who do that, so I'll save those. I've sold bundles of that kind of stuff. Not good money, but they sell. Lots and lots and lots of eyeglass cases. Is there any value in those if you bundle them? I don't know. Some of them are pretty old. I'll look them up. It'll take me 2 seconds to do that. It's raining out a little bit, so I'm trying to go quick here. More arm slings. Look, old school Avon soaps, hotel soaps. Another arm sling. Someone got busted up quite a bit. Sacrament. Is this Portuguese? It's kind of cool. Let me cover the name. An old print. Anyone know what this is? It's like the First Communion kind of thing. I'm gonna grab that and get it out of the rain. This old stuff sometimes fetches a little money. Let me walk this over here. Anti-embolism stockings. Open, no thanks. And a bunch of old Avon paperwork for perfumes, it looks like. Lens cleaner. One last one. Lots of weird paper here, like butcher paper. Sheets or a ream of, well, I don't know. That could be, again, I got a buddy in the punk patch and clothing business. I can pass it on. Yeah, tablecloth sheets, that kind of stuff. Not my thing. Oh, almost like a giant tapestry fabric. Probably more bed sheets. More bed sheets. More doily crap. Even more doily crap. I'm gonna bundle those. I bet I'll sell them. A lot of these here. I wonder if she sold, my mother used to sell Avon, so there's a lot of paperwork for Unforgettable. Like a lot of these in the bags. My mother, I was a kid, I'd be on her little bike seat in the back. She would bike around my town selling Avon when she took time off from teaching to take care and raise myself and my brother. Thank you, Mom. Come on. Weird socks. More paperwork. And that's it. I'm gonna take these off now. I hate wearing these things. So I'm looking at the amount of Tupperware and cooking related things we have, and honestly, instead of this just being recycled or chucked, I'm gonna list this, see if it sells. If anything, that picture might be worth a little something, and in totality, you know, it's a good amount of stuff. So I might get, it's not good money, but 12, 15 bucks rather than see this thrown away. Ultimately, was it worth it? I made some money already. I'm keeping stuff out of the waste stream, recycling some of it. I got some stuff I can toss to friends to help them out. But most importantly, cheesy as it sounds, it was kind of fun. I'm really not into the bag picking thing. I probably won't do much of that again because I find plenty of stuff out in the streets. But it is fruitful in a sense. Again, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Deke for Streets Shall Provide. Please subscribe, and we will see you with the next episode.